Hey guys, welcome back to the Hardware Sense channel. My name is Ivan, and for today we're gonna have a very quick video that a lot of you have been requesting. You wanted to see updated video on how to use Intel XTU on your brand new HP Omen 30L. Most of you that have tried my previous tutorial on Intel XTU on your HP 30L probably noticed that we don't have access to the XMP profile of the memory or any kind of memory settings anymore. So further investigation, I spent a couple weeks looking into this issue, talked to some other people on the HP community, and we kind of figured it out. It all comes down to the latest version of Intel XTU, installing a new driver that is preventing us from seeing that section. Not only that, but even our normal HP Omen gaming hub is not showing the memory section where we could have adjusted the default frequency from 2933 to 3200 megahertz. But okay, we figured it out. Great news. Let's show how this is done.
So I received so many requests from you guys to make a tutorial video on how to use Intel Extreme Tuning Utility or Intel XTU with the Omen 30L. Many of you that own this computer know that we have a problem accessing the XMP profile on the later versions of the Intel XTU, and I will show you a few things how can you go around and fix that issue. Not only you're not able to access the XMP profile on Intel XTU, but you are also not able to see the overclocking section for memory on the HP Command Center or in HP Gaming Hub. Normally here on the overclocking tab, when we go to Omen desktop, we're gonna have CPU, we're gonna have presets, and we have a memory, but now the memory is missing. And everybody's wondering, hey, where's the memory? How come it's not there? Well, the problem is when you install your later version of Intel XTU, it's gonna install a few other components. So all you have to do is go to the start menu, right click on it, go to device manager. From there, navigate to software components, and you're gonna see Intel XTU listed many of them. You don't need to bother with all of them. Just grab the first one, right click on it, go to properties, driver, and you will see version 7014 from October 1st of last year. All we need to do here is just do roll back the driver. Click on the roll back the driver and just select whatever you want to do here. My apps don't work with this driver or whatever, and just say yes. Okay. From here, just do OK. And the computer is going to ask you to restart, so you can go ahead and... Alright, after the reboot is done, we can again go back to device manager and verify that we are still on that older version driver. So double click here and go to properties, driver, and we're going to see we are at 65238. Great, this is the older version of the driver. This is what we need right now. And from here, you can actually go to your favorite browser, doesn't matter which one, and just search for Intel XTU older version. From here, grab this 65240 from any location. I'm downloading it from this website TechSpot, so doesn't matter. Just make sure that's a legitimate file. But this is the version I used and I recommend. This is the version prior to the latest. So once we have it downloaded, we can actually go ahead and install it. All right, so before we install the older version 65240, remember to uninstall the newest one, which if we go to properties, we actually can see which one was this version. 7014 is the latest. Make sure to uninstall this one prior installing the older version. Otherwise, the older version is going to fail. It's not going to let you install it. So after uninstalling this 7104, we can go ahead and install our older 65214. Install this one. Go through the installation. Again, it's going to ask you at the end to reboot the computer, which you can go ahead and do. And the first thing after we reboot, actually before launching Intel XTU, we can go to Omen Gaming Hub and actually go back to Omen Desktop, overclocking section, and now we can verify that our memory section is back. And from here, if we close it, we can launch Intel XTU. We're gonna see our XMP profiles available for us to adjust if we want to. And yes, we can see on the left side we have memory. If you select the memory section, it's going to give you different options: default, custom, or profile XMP1. Now, I'm not sure why in this XMP profile 1 it shows these slower timings that are determined by HP, but if the correct timings are not showing here, you can always go to custom and adjust them manually, every single one, based on the specification of your specific memory kit. So if you are having CL16, go ahead and adjust it accordingly the way your memory is spec'd. After that, you can just apply, save, and reboot, and you're gonna have that XMP profile available for you. Personally, I'm still using the HP stock HyperX Fury memory, which is 32 gigabytes, 2x16, and I'm okay with it. In the future, if I decide to upgrade to something more faster, I can actually go ahead here and adjust those timings and enable XMP if I want to, but for now I'm gonna stick to the default. But hopefully that helped you guys figure it out, how to install Intel XTU and adjust your XMP profiles, because a lot of you were questioning if HP are actually blocking us, but I really don't think it's HP. It's just a later version of Intel XTU is removing the memory section, so for whatever reason they decided to do this. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video, stay tuned to the channel, subscribe if you're new, and as always guys, you have a wonderful day.